But yes, I want to show off my look today. I don't know if it looks all like pixelated for you, but on my viewfinder, I guess I'll look on Twitch. Oh no, it looks good on Twitch actually. But can you see my makeup I've done? But yeah, I just thought it looked cute and pretty. I do look a bit like, for it being summer now, I do look summer. It's still not really summer, but for it being nearly summer now, I do look a bit autumnal. I do look a bit autumnal. I can't lie. Okay, let's see how this. I'm nervous to do it live. It is a little nerve wracking. Doing my album reactions just on camera is so much easier, but it's fun to do it live. And for the people that are here, who I know isn't a lot of you, but I love you all very much so. And if you can't make the whole thing, don't even worry. You get it. But hopefully more people will join. We will just have to see. I don't know. Mitski did win the poll though. She did win the poll. It's hard. It's hard to do streaming on Twitch. It is. It's like so hit and miss. You just do not know. You do not know how it's going to go. But luckily the live stream, the live song reactions go really well. So that's good. Okay, right. I'm going to start it now as if I'm doing the video and it's going to be fabulous. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Mitski and her new album, Nothing's About to Happen to Me. Yes, this album did come out probably about a month ago now. Yes, over a month ago. My daughter actually listened to it on release day and she absolutely loved it. And she's been excited for me to listen to it. So it did actually win the poll as well on YouTube. I love doing a poll on YouTube. It helps me so much because sometimes I cannot decide on what I want to do, especially when there's so much to do and I don't always have the time to do it. But yeah, Mitski did win. We are actually recording this live. I'm not like a huge Twitch streamer, so there's not lots of viewers, but you can always come and join and then grow the channel with me. Is that what you call it? A Twitch channel? Grow my Twitch page? Also, I know that most of my audience are in the US and also quite a lot of you in Brazil as well. So I know not all of you can make it at like the times that I do it, which is so annoying, I know, but it's just the way it is. But anyway, if you are watching on YouTube and you would like to see this video completely uncut, then do come over to Patreon where you get to see uncut content, exclusive content. You get to vote on things, you get to put down songs for the song requests, live streams and all sorts of things, and it super helps me out massively. It actually keeps the channel going and it keeps me going, so thank you very much if you are a patron and if you decide to become one. Now, also, I would definitely say follow me on Instagram because that is where you'll get most of the updates from me. It is the place to be to know what's coming next. And honestly, it would be so much easier if everyone could just follow me on Instagram just so I can know that you're all seeing it. Because I don't use Twitter. I don't really use anything else apart from like my YouTube community page. But that's also hit and miss with whoever gets to see it. Sometimes people see it like 3 days later. Anyway, follow me on TikTok too, because I post little clips over there, and really short, sort of like even more cut down reactions. But it's fun, and I sort of do some mogging over there as well, showing off my makeup looks, showing off my hair, thinking I'm cool. Yeah. But anyway, I think I did that pretty damn well. I'm never normally that smooth. That's crazy. Did I miss anything? All right, so Mitski. I have actually reacted to Mitski Puberty 2 before, but I didn't actually post the video on YouTube. I left it on Patreon. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it was because it was a patron request. I was probably a little bit burnt out at the time. And yeah, I don't really remember much from it, if I'm honest. But even though I know loads of people love that album, maybe I should do like a revisit one day. But I wanted to jump in now, knowing that she's got a new album. My sister loves her. My daughter loves her. So I was like, okay, I got to do this. The first song is called In a Lake. I do have a feeling it's going to be quite a lyrically charged album, which is exciting because I feel like I haven't done a lot of lyric reading recently. Actually, when I listened to Tool the other day, I was surprised by how profound some of the lyrics were. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be super interesting. So let's go. In a Lake. Let's go.
I'd never live in a small town. I've made too many mistakes. 'Cause anyone you can get close to you smells like your first time around. In a big city you can start over.
It's so sweet sounding. And it has got a little like banjo maybe there.
And everywhere you go makes your heart ache.
It's got such a sway to it.
Off walks of shame. Some days you just go the long way to stay off of memory lane. But
Wow.
in a lake you can backstroke.
Yeah, this is
The sky
sort of classical. Whoa. Whoa. And like the city rushing in.
big city you can start over. The lights all around you, the dark safe inside.
Hey! I wasn't expecting that actually. Wait, so many like sounds here, like environmental sounds. Wow, like really stepped into the city here. Wait, does it transition at all? Oh. Okay, not quite, but that was interesting. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of lyrics in this. I was trying not to react too much to the lyrics yet because I was trying to listen to all the instrumentation. That's what I usually do on like the first listen. I'm really listening to everything. Sometimes a lyric will really pop out and it will like, I'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, that one just had so much details, you know? So I want to definitely look into the lyrics here. I'd never live in a small town. Whatever she says it like. I've made too many mistakes. So, okay. For where you gotta write your book early or it gets written up in your place. Okay. So in a way, she's saying living in a small town, too many mistakes, people will make like assumptions about you. Basically saying if you don't write your book early, people will make assumptions and rumours even about you. So yeah, she doesn't want to live in a close proximity to loads of people where she can't escape and write a new story even. Where you never get away from your first love. It's like one brand of soap sold in town because anyone you can get close to smells like your first time around. Oh dear, being like, you know, everyone's so close and one brand of soap, everyone's wearing it. So like the smell of your ex is always gonna like be on the next person, which will bring back too many memories. Yeah, that's actually so funny because I live in a small town. I think in my town there's like, well, yeah, a small town. It's not like tiny though. It's not tiny. I think about 25,000 people live in my town, which isn't tiny, but it, you know, I know pretty much everyone, you know what I mean? Not everyone, obviously. I don't know 25,000 people, but you get what I'm saying. So in a way, I feel like, ooh, a little bit like, ooh, okay, I feel a bit attacked here. But actually, luckily, I never really went out with people in my town. So most of my boyfriends are from out of town. And everywhere you go makes your heart ache when you've done enough walks of shame. Some days you just got to go the long way to stay off memory lane. Oh yeah, because there are places that you would like to avoid because there's too many memories. And in a small town, there's too many like areas. No, there's not a lot of areas. So you've pretty much seen them all. It's quite straightforward, the lyrics actually here, which I like. They're really like interesting though. So I'd never live in a small town. I'm slow to learn all the rules. I've tried very hard to be good, but when they think you're bad, people act worse. But in a lake, you can backstraight forever. The sky before you and the dark behind you. And in a big city, you can start over. The lights all around you, the dark safe inside. In the big city, you can start over. So all the darkness that you've gone through or you feel or whatever stays inside. It's not all out for everyone to see. There are no dark corners that people can see, basically. You can't shine your torch on it. It's all inside. You just feel a little bit more private in a big city. I get it. I wonder if like the album will keep on with this theme of like being in the city and going back to small towns, or if this is just a standalone. I have no idea, but I'm super interested. Super duper interested. Okay, next song is... Let me just get there. We've got Where's My Phone? Ugh, a question I ask myself every day. I'm pretty sure we can all relate. Okay, let's go. I like that. Ooh, the melody. I do know that Mitski has some great melodies. Wow. Isn't she actually classically trained vocally? I think my sister told me that. Oh, I really like the way this one feels. You know, it's got that little swing in it. Oh, okay.
If that is like you punched a hole into tomorrow, I would f the whole world.
The beat.
With nothing going on.
Oh, ooh, that little shredding guitar back there. Wow. Whoa. Pretty trippy. I'm kind of scared. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that feedback on that guitar is insane. Holy moly, I was not expecting that. I will, again, I mean, I don't know what to expect anyway, but that was like, it started off with that sort of like, okay, indie rock vibe, and I suppose it kept an indie rock vibe, but it went really like layered in the end, and it went trippy, and then it kind of landed in this sort of like real like heavy feeling. And I don't mean metal, it's like rock, but it was a heavy rock moment with the guitars sort of soaring through and like the little feedback like, and also just so cool hearing her melodies. It's very classical. It's crazy. What the heck? Okay, really want to look into lyrics, and the reason I know that her melodies are interesting is because I do know the song that's like oh, now this one's in my head, so now I can't think of it. You know, the one where it's like the washing machine heart one, and it's like throw your dirty shoes in my washing machine heart, me up. I'm not wearing my favorite lipstick. You know the one I'm on about. But that's such a good song. And I just love the melody of that one. And then in this one, hearing that sort of interesting melody again, I was like, oh, cool. Okay, this is something that she just does. She has cool melodies. This is her thing. Right, okay, I need to look at that lyrically. That was crazy. So where did it go? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where did I leave? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? So it's like, where did I leave? Where'd I go? Okay. A woman on the street called me a ditch on my block, she said. I just want my mind to be a clear glass with nothing in my head. I keep thinking, surely somebody will save me. At every turn, I learn that no one will. I just want my mind to be clear glass with nothing instead. Interesting. So someone's called her a ditch and she's just feeling rubbish about that, but she wants her mind to be clear glass. She's literally just saying like, I just want peace of mind. I just want my mind to be clear. I want to have clarity. I'm so fed up of being filled up with shite. Yeah, There you go. And even her being like, where'd I leave? Where'd I go? Where's my phone? Like, maybe she's also saying, like, maybe it's a bit of a neurodivergence thing. Maybe I'm relating it in that way because of my own ADHD and neurodivergence. But, you know, being like, oh, where's this? Oh, where's that? Oh my God, my brain's always so cluttered. Therefore, that's why I'm always forgetting things, because I'm always thinking all the time. I just want my brain to be clear so I can actually, like, focus. If night is like you punched a hole into tomorrow, I would fuck the hole all night long. I'll stay out until my mind is clear, like clear glass with nothing going on, or like a plug floating in the melted amber of a citronella candle. Oh my God. Interesting. Like dead? Like just a dead head? Dead head. I will float until my mind is like a clear wax. Okay, clear wax melted in the dome. Yeah, she just kind of wants to be lobotomized by the sound of it. And I get it. She's just kind of feeling like, why can't I stop thinking? You know, all I do is think. I can't sleep. I can't do anything. Yeah, she's a thinker. And it gets overwhelming. Understandable. Okay, so this song is called Cats. I'm not sure if there's any lyrics to it. It's not any showing up on Spotify. Oh, actually, I just want to read what Mitski has said about it. So via Apple Music, she said, so when I was writing the song, I was looking more towards my tendency towards disassociation. I just always being overwhelmed. It's just like everything is overwhelming all the time. The anxiety is crazy, and a coping mechanism is dissociation. Yes, I get it. And I think some people do go to drugs, some people just go to TV and their phones. But I was also thinking about all the ways I was trying to make my brain as empty as possible. And the phone is probably the most accessible thing. Like, even if I'm not on the socials, I still have my phone and I still have the apps, you know, like I still scroll through my phone looking at stuff to try like not be here. And so that's kind of where it came from. So in a way, her saying where's my phone isn't her going, oh, where have I put my phone? It's her being like, oh, here's my phone because I need it, because I just really need to dissociate right now. Ah, interesting. I'm glad I got to read that. Okay, yeah, the next one is Cats. Oh, there are lyrics, they're just not on Spotify for some reason. All right, okay, let's go.
I won't leave you, 'cause I still love you. So it's up to you if you choose to go.
Wow.
Our two cats making sure
I've got two cats too.
you say it's so hard.
I love those just sort of like two notes. Dun, 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 da, dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da. Oh, little change.
Simple to me. So I've been trying to stop trying to be like someone you'd still like. You already would, 'cause I still
Ooh, that little skip in the drum.
so I won't leave you. Guess it's up to you if you choose to go. Rescues at my side. Our two cats, both asleep by me tonight.
Aww, kitty cats.
Maybe tomorrow night the cats will be nowhere in sight. They're out following their heart's delight.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Really sweet sounding song, but also quite a sad sounding song, and maybe even a bit of a, you know, bit of a heartbreaking song as well. So, I won't leave you because I still love you. So it's up to you if you choose to go. This, okay, just already this bit, these first two lines. I won't leave you because I still love you. Like, I can't, like, it's almost like I don't want to leave you because I love you. So it's up to you if you choose to go. So, like, you're going to have to leave me. But then she obviously, and this is probably a really weird connection, but she obviously loves her cat so much But she's saying maybe tomorrow night the cats will be nowhere in sight, but I'll be glad to know they're out following their heart's delight. Like, she loves them too, but she can let them go. Because she'll be happy for them to be gone. I know that might not be anything tied at all. It just made my brain think for a second. But anyway, I don't even know what I'm making out of that. Just let me carry on. Let me carry on as if you're trying to stop me. In the meantime, sleeping. Yeah, you see what I'm saying a little bit? Okay, you see there's a slight connection of, yes, how love can be. Like, yes. She's okay with him leaving too if it makes him happy. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. And she's saying, I won't leave you, but it's okay if you go. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. It was just like, sometimes a thought tickles your brain and then like, you get like this sort of, oh, where am I going with that, you know? You say it's so hard, but it feels simple to me. It feels so simple to me. So I've been trying to stop trying. Oh, that's a good line, isn't it? I've been trying to stop trying. What's that called? Like an oxymoron or something? Yeah, to be like someone you'd still like. Yeah. Oh, she's just trying not to keep being the person. No, to stop. Yeah, I don't even need to over-explain that. Maybe if I could, you already would. Oh, wait a minute. So I've been trying to stop trying to be like someone you'd still like. Maybe if I could, you already would? Wait, I'm confused. So, in her attempts to try change for the other person, Mitski realises that maybe the type of person this person wants is someone who won't change so easily for them. Ah, okay. They've grown incompatible, which is what makes it so hard for the other person. But to Mitski, the solution is so simple: to change to become that compatible person. The other person understands Mitski's nature as someone who tries her hardest in love to the point of change, but perhaps they wanted was the consistency of an unchanging lover. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay, that makes so much sense. Okay. Because I still love you, so I won't leave you. Because it's up to you to choose to go. In the meantime, rescues at my side. Our 2 cats both asleep with me tonight. Maybe tomorrow night, yeah, the cats will be nowhere in sight. Yeah, it's almost like saying the cats will be nowhere in sight. It's like a metaphor in a way. Or a sort of like not a replacement, a place card, you know? But meaning she is talking to him in a way. It's almost like she's using that to talk to him. Maybe it feels easier to let him go by talking about the cats in a way. It's like a theoretical. I don't know if I make any fucking sense there, to be honest. But I think you understand what I'm trying to say, so that's good. Right, okay. Let's move on. This is going well. This is going really well. It's really cool music. We've had a few different sounds here. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this one's going to take us. This one's called If I Leave. Interesting, coming off of the song we just heard. So yeah, let's go.
If I leave, somebody else will love you, but nobody else could forgive me quite as often as you.
Ooh, interesting sound. Ooh. It's like a little bit off and odd.
No one
What is that? Sort of like a detuned sound or a bit of a dissonant sound. Yeah.
and none of my friends know. Surely none of my colleagues.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I really like it. It's a little grungy.
If I leave, somebody else will find you quite as clearly as you.
Oh, I think I love this one. Why do I feel like this one's going to be kind of like a huge song? It's building so much. She's got such a sort of She's very emotive here, actually. You could feel the stress.
Or if I lost it, somebody else will cheer you. But who else could love me quite as kindly as you?
Wow, I really like that one. That could be a favourite so far, actually. I always like a darker sound. If you've not seen my videos before, then you just know that. Then you wouldn't know that, sorry. But if you have... Wait, did I say if you have seen my videos before, or did I say if you haven't? I don't know. If you haven't seen my videos before, then you wouldn't know that. If you have seen my videos before, then you will know that. But I always love a darker sound in songs, and a little bit of like that little off feeling. Love it so much. That little grungy feeling too. Love it so much. Yeah, really fantastic. Really liked when it bursted, but it's so emotional too. Yeah, I kind of want to like, I don't know, maybe go through it a little bit. Do you know what's interesting? It actually sounds like hopeful at first. It's like bling, ding, dun, dun. You know, you feel like this bit of oh no. You know.
If I leave, nobody else could forgive me quite as often as you.
I really like the way this sounds.
No one on the street knows.
So, right, yeah, she says, if I leave, but somebody else will love you, but nobody else could forgive me quite as often as you. So, yeah, if I leave, someone else will love you. Like, you are a lovable person, but maybe I'm not so much because I make so many mistakes. And, you know, leaving you, I don't think I'd ever find anyone else again that would forgive me as much as you. Yeah, literally, she is quite... upfront with her vocals here. She's not too not vocals with her lyrics. She's not too cryptic in any way or too overly poetic. It's lovely. No one on this street knows, no one in this mall knows, no one in this bar knows, and none of my friends know, surely none of my colleagues, nor do my family. Okay. If I leave, somebody else will find you, but nobody else could see me quite as clearly as you. Only you know. I've let only you know. Oh my God, okay. Is she always saying like you don't know, like no one knows me like you do? Like no one knows every deep part of me like you do? Is she kind of saying that? The first verse is used to illustrate how alone in life the singer believes herself to be. No one in her life has been allowed to see the truth of her and the darkness she lives with daily, not even her family. The sole exception is her lover. Yes, okay, on whom she seems quite dependent. They are the only person who understands, accepts and stays for her, irregardless of her struggles. Absolutely, makes sense. Yeah, she definitely feels like this. I can't leave you because she has very low self-esteem as well. And she also has very low self-esteem. To really believe that no one else could love her is so sad. How I ride through a tunnel and it's dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's been dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's still dark the whole way. Yeah, it's like there's no light at the end of the tunnel is what she is trying to say. Like this tunnel, like it's dark and it's still dark, by the end of it, it's like it's still dark. There's not been any light at the end of it. And I just wanted to go to that bit in the song because it's the way she says it that you really feel. It's almost like she's saying, how I ride through the tunnel and it's dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's been dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel. It's almost like she's fucking scared. You feel like an intensity to it. But obviously she's singing it not the way I was doing it. Right, let's hear that.
I ride through a tunnel and it's dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's been dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's still dark the whole way. I couldn't lose you.
Yeah, I ride through a tunnel and it's dark the whole way. way. I ride through a tunnel that's been dark the whole way. Yeah, she sounds angry and sad. She sounds frustrated. She sounds like she's at a point of like, what do I do? Like, it's just like, why is there no ending? Why is there no light at the end of this? I mean, everyone says there's light at the end of this. I'm trying to find it. Why isn't there for me? Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. And I couldn't lose you. How could I lose you? I couldn't lose you. For if I lost it, somebody else will cheer you. But who else could love me quite as kindly as you? Who could love me quite as kindly as you? You. Oh, gosh, that's so deeply sad. She really, really feels like the codependency is insane, and she truly feels like this is the only person that could ever truly understand her. And that is just really sad. And if they were not to be together, that would be like a extremely devastating situation for her that she would have to overcome. But in a way, it's one that probably needs to happen. You probably do need to lose someone that you feel that like intensely about, because you need to show yourself that it's not true, actually, and that there are many people in life that can understand you. Maybe you need to reach out a little more. I understand this as well, but like maybe she needs to reach out a little bit more, and she might see that people can understand her more than she thinks. And I suppose writing it in a song is her reaching out a little bit more. Wow, super powerful. Okay, I love that song. So fucking good. Right, okay. Whoa. Next song is... give me a sec. It's been dark the whole way. Oh, such a good song. Okay. Yeah, next one is Dead Woman. Okay. Sounds delightful. Let's go.
Would you have liked me better if I'd have died, so you could tell my story the way it ought to be? Fill the blanks with what you need.
Oh, I like that a lot. Ooh.
If I'd died willing, you'd have taken it nice.
It's got such a dark but beautiful sound.
You'll have to break in as I sleep.
Wow.
When you find my love beside me, choke him dead for having me. While I dream of flying, stab me 27 times.
Wow.
Saying she gave her life so we could have her in our dreams. She gave her life so we could fuck her as we please.
Wow. That is incredible. It's so amazing, the colours of this. Wow, interesting ending. Yeah, that one had like a lot of really beautiful colours and like sort of scenery in it. Definitely had like a sort of wood, like the woods, and it's like almost like dark night. It's not, it's like just, it's twilight, but it is really heading to like dark night, you know? And it's like big forests, and I could see like these women with like these like sort of buns in their hair like this, but like really blonde, like platinum blonde like this, and like beads and stuff around it, and they're wearing lilac, like very like Renaissance dresses, like the big like dresses like that, maybe Bridgerton-ish, but very fairy-like at the same time. Like they're pale and like they're pale like blonde hair, and they have these lanterns like sort of going, maybe a bit of a ballet feel, of course, with the sort of classical sounds, but going through like the dark woods. It really was a combination of like pure darkness and like dark, chilling sort of spooky feelings mixed with this light beauty. And yeah, so I could see a lot of like pretty sort of fairy woodland stuff. It was interesting. But yeah, the lyrics, as I was catching them here and there, were pretty telling a story, but it's kind of scary. Well, it seemed like it was. So yeah. Would you have liked me better if I'd died, so you could tell my story the way it ought to be? You'd find my parents and ask to see my things, rifle through it all, fill the blanks with what you need. Do, 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 do. All those bits are really cool. If I'd died willing, you'd have taken it nice. If I'd sewn rocks in a dress, gone with grace into a lake. But since I'm alive, you'll have to break in as I sleep. When you find my love beside me, choke him dead for having me. What the hell is going on here? While I dream of flying, stab me 27 times. Ransack the house for what you'll auction, what you'll keep. Then embalm me up, 'cause you're hosting the viewing, saying she gave her life so we could have her in our dreams. She gave her life so we could fuck her as we please. Is it like some creepy stalker, sort of situation? Like a jealous man? And maybe like an incel believing that they are together? Do you know what I mean? Like, so would you like me better if I died so you could tell my story the way it ought to be? Rifle through my things, fill in the blanks with what you need. Like sort of someone deranged a little bit. Yeah, but since I'm alive, you'll have to break in as I sleep. When you find my love beside me, choke him dead for having me. Like a sort of jealousy thing. Choke him dead because he's had me. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's anything written about it, though, because that could be nothing to do with it. It says here, Dead Women discusses the agency and autonomy of women, or rather the lack thereof, due to people's constant need to warp their stories into a more appealing narrative that rarely reflects the full truth of who they are as people. Often, women are preferred in ideals as to in reality. A woman's death ensures she no longer has control over her own narrative or perception, allowing others to replace who she was with who they think she should have been. Oh, that's interesting. And it says here, Mitski says, I wrote this song in anger. I'm not saying everyone all the time, but sometimes it does feel like they don't want women to be full thinking humans. They kind of want baby making servants. So that's kind of what I wrote the song about. Yeah, and it's goddamn true. So I was kind of getting an idea about it. It definitely had an incelish, feel. 100%. I feel like I was kind of on the right track there, actually. Wow. Maybe like the beauty of it, like the beautiful parts were very fantasy, where like the sort of like the feminine energy, and then the dark parts are like the story that people, like the dark stories people write for women, and like how they're shrouded in like other people's opinions and expectations. But yeah, we're always being drowned out. Or it could be like the fantasy being like the storytelling, like the beautiful parts are like storytelling. Yeah, that is actually very intense and very cool. Right, I need to put a little bit of lip balm on. I've had a really sore cracked lips at the side the last week, and it's not fun. And even though I say this a lot, but it's very cohesive, the album, but quite a few little different topics. I'm just really enjoying it. I'm really on the journey with it. Okay, so the next one is called Instead of Here. Let's go.
Right as I live,
Oh, sorry. My daughter's trying to ring me, and I think she forgot I was live. I'm just telling her to text me. She has done this twice in a row now. She's like, forgotten that I was like live or like recording, and like right in the middle of the song I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. You're ruining the immersion. You know what? I might go from the beginning of this one because I need to get immersed again. I think that's fine. Okay. And I might catch more of the lyrics that way too. Okay. Let's go. And like the lyrics seem like, again, quite dark. But she's singing it so like gentle again. I'm really super interested in the lyrics of that one, definitely. It's dark and like the songs, but the song sounds so pretty. Exactly, it sounds so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go into the lyrics of that one for sure. And like I said, it had this sort of dreamy, sweet thing, which makes sense to her saying, "If I'm not here, I'm where nobody can reach," if you know what I mean. But it also felt like you could put completely different lyrics over that song, like really sweet, happy lyrics, and it would make so much sense. Whereas this one feels a little bit like, well, I mean, there's something a bit deathly about it. So yeah, let's have a look into those. Yeah, I knew this would be a lyrically charged album, and I'm so here for it. So here for it. It's so... And also, it's not too hard either, because sometimes when you get lyrically charged albums, but they're like complicated, sometimes I'm like, oh, what? Let's just move on. But no, with this one, I'm actually super interested. So, right as I dip a toe in the abyss and knock on the door, saying, "Are you there, miss?" I stay quiet as can be. I'm not here, I'm where nobody can reach. So this for me felt like it was a little bit dark, because it felt like she was... But I could be wrong, but it feels like she was trying to die, you know? She's about to dip her toe into the abyss. Maybe she was about to do the deed. And then she gets a knock on a door saying, "Are you there, miss?" Like maybe a, ENT or like a paramedic. "Are you there, miss?" And she says, "Quiet. I'm not here where nobody can reach." But is she also saying like she's just taken a lot of stuff to make her feel like she's just out of it, where she could just fully dissociate away from the world. But maybe has taken too much even. Instead of live, I was lying on the floor with death crouching beside me. Yeah, I know, I hope it's just association again too, but it sounds really, she's talking about death here. Instead of live, I was lying on the floor with death crouching beside me, and still got up for more, saying, "I'm done after this." And I think I did believe it. I'd gone where nobody can reach. Oh yeah, it does feel like maybe she just had a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Like, she might have gone too far with whatever she might be taking. I don't know if she is taking drugs, I don't know, but it sounds like it, Maybe she just went a little too far and she's like, "I'm done after this." Maybe it's alcohol even. I don't know. Death said I'd called not knowing that I did. She said she wished I'd known that I'm still just a kid, but knew I would call again so she'd mosey on back in case next time's really the end. Come on now. We know what it's about. It's scary. And yeah, Def saying you're just still a kid. You're still just a kid. You still got time. Things do get better. You may not believe it because you feel like you've lived about 1,000 lives already, but you actually haven't. You're still at the beginning of so many other things. There's still thousands and millions of new things to feel and to experience. Instead of love, he said, lie down in the dirt. I looked up at the night sky, wondering, is this what it's worth? The stars never answered back. Well, yeah, they tend not to do that. I got up when it was done and went where nobody can reach. So excuse me, I'll be opening my box of old friend misery, my secret treat to feel like myself again. I won't be here, I'll be where nobody can reach. I'm not here. Oh, so it sounds like, yeah, I'll be opening my box of my little secret treat, like maybe it's pills. Yeah, let's see if I don't know if she's written anything about it. No, nothing like fully written about it. But maybe if I click some of the lyrics, it will see. I don't really care. I mean, this is in a way, I don't necessarily need the validation for what I thought of it, because that's definitely what I thought of it and can understand from it, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure. And like that might not be her story at all, but it is something that, yeah, I guess maybe I could relate to in the past and so on. La da 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 da. Such a beautiful song though. But anyway, let's move on now. We have now got I'll Change for You. Uh-oh. Because she already talked about that in what song was it? Was it the Cats one? Where she was talking about the changing for someone. Okay, we'll see about that. Let's go. Oh.
How do I let our love die?
Wait, this has got a kind of interesting sound to it.
You're the only other keeper of my most precious memories. Why is that gotta mean I can't call you about you and me?
I kind of love that.
'Cause
Okay. This is another favourite. Whoa! The vibe is really good. It feels so like an old film. It's kind of like jazzy but and cinematic. Wow. You could almost like imagine us singing it in a restaurant. Well, of course, with hearing all the bar sounds, but even before that.
They say they're closing, loitering outside, watching all the cars passing by. I'll do anything for you to love me again. Don't like me now.
I love that drum.
I'll change for you.
Wow. I could so imagine her like singing on like a sort of like a stage at a restaurant, and she's got like this sort of sheer like scarf thing on, you know, and she's got like a slim dress on, and she's sort of like this with her scarf. I don't know why I could really see this sort of movement. Da, 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 da. It was so cool. Wow, I really like that. It's another favourite, definitely. It's interesting how you can sometimes like just hear a sound and go, oof, yeah, that's a favourite, like quite instantly. You just feel it. I like it. I liked it from the very beginning. Okay, yeah. Let's look at the lyrics for this one. We're doing well, by the way. Like, this is song... What song are we on? Like, song 7 or 8? That's crazy. And I've only been streaming for just over an hour and we're nearly finished the freaking record. Oh, it's only a... that's why, it's only a 34-minute... It's only a 34-minute album. I didn't even look at that. Oh, did the genre change for him? That is actually so interesting. Oh my god, that's so good. Wait, this is why I like doing the live streams. Even if there's not loads of people sometimes. Like, hello, Alice, if you weren't here, I wouldn't have even thought of that. That's so good. How do I let our love die when you're the only other keeper of my most precious memories? Oh, like you're the only other one, because my most precious memories are just with you and I. So you're the only one that has those memories too. And if I ever lose my memory, then it's gone forever and I won't have anyone to remind me of those most precious memories. That's so deep and sad. Yeah, I've been drinking. Why has that got on me and I can't call you about you and me? I love that. It's like, yeah, I know I've been drinking, but like why does that mean I can't call you about you and me? Like, why? Oh my god. Like, what's drinking got to do with it? I mean, hello. I don't know why it's just so funny. Because I'll do anything for you to love me again. If you don't like me now, I will change for you. Bars, such magic places. You can be with other people without having anyone at all. But now they say they're closing, so I'm loitering outside, watching all the cars passing by like a kid waiting for my ride. It's almost as if she's like waiting for him to come get her, you know, like hoping that he will drive past in a way, you know, just hoping that he will come by. But no, she's just loitering outside for nothing. And she's probably going to be the last one there, and then she'll have to walk home because all the taxis will be gone. It'll be too late. I'll do anything for you to love me again. If you don't like me now, I'll change for you. I'll change for you. No, too sad. Don't do this. Not nice. Don't change for anyone, babes. She literally said here in via BBC Radio 1, I just wanted to write a song about being pathetic. I think everyone should get a chance to be in their feelings, drunk call their ex, beg them to take them back, say I'll change for you, I'll do anything. There should be a song for that. I mean, the song is pretty literal. I won't get into personal stuff, but it was a weak moment for me. And I was like, there should be a song for this, because when you're going through a breakup or heartbreak of any kind, what I realised is when you're in the moment, you want a song that comes down to your level. Oh, hell yeah. You don't want a song that's like, you want a song like, by myself. You want a song, it's because it's speaking, the way it's written is funny. You want a song that's just like, I'm so sad. And I wanted to write that kind of song for that moment. And I also wanted to convey a feeling of like actually being maybe in a nice bar. Yes, and I was imagining sort of like a nice sort of bar, like a glamorous restaurant bar. And I wanted the music to convey the kind of music that might be playing in that bar scene while you're really sad. So I kind of hit a bit of a bossa nova feeling to it. Yes, bossa nova is actually the thought I was having as well, especially when I was imagining the scarf and her being like this, and I was imagining sort of like a like rosy pink dress, and I don't know, and her hair was up and she looked all gorgeous. I don't know, it's so silly, but you know me and my weird images I get when I'm listening to music sometimes. But yeah, awesome. Okay, let's move on then. Next one is called That White Cat. Okay, let's go. Sorry. It says on the lyric... Oh my god, I literally skipped one. I'm so sorry. The next one is actually called Rules. I just looked on the lyrics and I was like, wait, there's a song here that I definitely skipped. And it's called Rules. Sorry. Horrible. Not very nice. Okay, let's do it. Rules. Let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I'll come over. I'll be dressed like your best idea.
Oh.
Number
Okay, brass section.
Be gentle anymore.
I love this little country feel again.
Be alone for a while, but I'm only crying 'cause it feels good.
It's like a big band folky country feel.
Will be somebody else. And when I leave my body, how I'm no longer there behind my eyes. And 6 in the morning, I'll be woken up by that old light.
Hey, instrumental break. Let's go.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11. Interesting. Yeah, that was like really fun. I really liked the instrumental break part, because actually I've been thinking, like, my one, it's not even a criticism, but my one thought throughout the album is like me being like, some of the instrumentals are so beautiful that I've been like, oh, I wish the outros were just a little bit more full and maybe a little bit longer and like could go off a little bit where we're just hearing some of the instrumental, or I was wishing for something like an instrumental break, and then this song really gave it to us. I was really happy for that, because yeah, I like, honestly, the instrumentals are so wonderful. I would like to hear a bit more of them. Yeah, wonderful. You know, she could make it a 50-minute album if she just like elongated some of those songs. But yeah, okay, let's look at that one. I really love that big band sort of feeling. It really felt like a parade. It felt like, yeah, like a really happy time as well. Like, this song actually genuinely felt happy and like a big parade. It actually reminded me of my town and like how it can feel like in the summer where there's like a music festival going on. It felt like that real special feeling where everyone is out and happy. And I think it also made me think of that because some of the sounds at first as well were reminding me of the very first song on this album, and then it reminded me of being in a small town again, and how a small town can be really, I know she was sort of talking negatively about a small town in the first one, but this one made me think of like all the positives of a small town, which is that sort of community feeling, which is just awesome. But anyway, I have not read the lyrics or like really listened to them, so I was catching on though that she was saying like number 1 this, number 2 that, and I thought that was really fun. So yeah, anyway, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. I liked that. That was cool. And then she says, number 1, I'll come over. I'll be dressed like your best idea. Number 2, you'll be gentle. Then number 3, you will ruin me. Number 4, I'm nobody's anyone anymore. So 5, I'll be alone for a while, but I'm only crying because it feels good. I'll have a new haircut. I will be somebody else. And when I leave my body, please pretend that you don't see how I'm no longer there behind my eyes, like the dissociation once again. And then 6 in the morning, I'll be woken up by that old light, that old light, that old light, that old light. Whoa. Okay, I need to look into that a little bit more. Like, what's that old light? The old light here represents the sun, or in other words, the passage of time. To the singer, their life has become a never-ending cycle of repeated actions that don't seem to stop. It has become a whole routine with its own described steps. Yeah, so number 1, this is what I'll do. Yeah, because she's already like numbering and planning out what will be happening, which is interesting. It's like she already knows how her day will go. And she did actually say here via Dazed, I find that with my cats, they are very strict about their rules. As soon as we do something she likes, she immediately decides it is the routine now. And we are going to do that forever. Oh yeah. And that is unfortunately why I cannot bring my cats on tour with me. Although I would love to, because they would hate it. Oh no, that's so funny. Okay, so maybe you should talk about cats only. Maybe you should talk about cats having you and your haircuts and being dressed up like your best idea. No, I don't think that's the case. But no, I get it. Like, I started playing with this new toy with my cat, like this new one that flies around the room, and oh my god, now that I've started with that toy, he actually will be a nightmare until I do it. And when I say nightmare, I mean he will be pestering me non-stop. He's trying to climb my leg until he's like, they're like, meow, meow, please, knocking things off tables. He actually is a nuisance. And then obviously once I play with him, he's just like all like cozy and sleep again. And I was like, He even like does silly things like nothing to do with the toy, where he will do things that purposely annoy me, like he'll like, even when the kitchen door is wide open, he'll come round to the kitchen window and like just scrape the window and meow at it, because he knows I don't like him doing that, because that's not his like entrance point. But he'll just like meow, meow, meow constantly. And even though he could come in, but he just knows it annoys me, so it gets my attention. And when he does that, I'm like, I know I should ignore it, but I try to, but he's not that type of cat, okay? He's smart. He's not the type of cat that if you just ignore it, he'll stop. No, he will continue. He is stubborn. He is sentient as fuck. I mean, all cats are, but it's another level. And so, yeah, you just kind of have to do everything he wants, or your life will be a living hell. So, yeah, well, that sounds horrible. It wouldn't be a living hell. But you know what I mean. His life seems to be a living hell if you don't do what he wants anyway. Oh, no, you haven't missed a song or anything. Don't you worry. I'm just about to go on to the white cat. That white cat. Sorry. But anyway, I was just talking about my cat and how cheeky he is. But I love him to pieces. He's the best thing ever. Okay. Yes, that white cat. Let's go. This is the one that I was like, ooh, surfer rock vibes. Vocal effects interesting. Really short delay. Yep. The beating of that drum. She loves doing these sorts of things, like doo-doo-doos and ya-ya-yas and pa-pa-pa. I really love this feeling, just this real like forward feeling rush, you know, this tension. Can kill the birds. What do you hold on to? Hey! Woo! Whoa. I love that feeling so much. She really let her vocals out on that one. It was actually reminding me a little bit of Florence and the Machine. And I know that them two have worked together. Well, I know that Mitski wrote or like helped write a couple songs, maybe put down some vocals as well, on Florence's most recent album, Everybody Scream. So yeah, pretty cool. That was giving a bit of Florence and that real powerful voice with that short delay, maybe even like going through maybe a like a slight guitar amp feeling to it, not, you know, like a slight bit of distortion on there, but it felt super rocky and powerful. Really liked it. Yeah, super cathartic. Ugh, what a release when she's like, yeah, like, whoa. Feels powerful, feels amazing. Yeah, she is talking about this cat. I see him through my window, the white neighbourhood cat, marking my house. It's supposed to be my house, but I guess according to cats, now it's his house. Mama told me things will leave you. They get broken, they get lost. The only thing you can trust is what you've lived through. Okay? Mum, how about when I die? What do you hold on to? Hey? Oh, yeah, she sounds a little pissed off then. Like she doesn't believe in what her mum says about that. She's like, yeah, well, how about when I die? What do you hold on to? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why the anger. The singer seemingly has a point. When humans die, their belongings and memories they've harboured since the very beginning won't come with them. So what does the dead have? This is very akin to Mitski's hit single "My Love, Mine All Mine" lyricism, which is also tackling this topic, albeit in a more optimistic and hopeful manner. So when I die, which I must do, could it shine down here with you? Because my love is mine, all mine. I love mine. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my love, mine, all mine. Okay. I'm also clicking the bit where it's like Mama told me. So the singer's mother has already experienced it all. She already knows that the house was never theirs to begin with, and it's just the way things are. Plus the mum, yeah, I do know that one though. I think it smells like my love and love is mine, all mine, mine, all mine, mine, all mine. Like that one. That is a really beautiful song. I haven't heard it properly all the way through, I don't think, but I definitely know that. Definitely. Yeah, it's really nice. Obviously, I was probably doing it quite badly, but we got the idea. The singer's mother had already experienced it all. She already knew that her house was never theirs to begin with, and it's just the way things are. Plus, the mum is also quite distrustful of the singer's surrounding people, which is not the first time we notice this lack of trust, as seen in Instead of Here and If I Leave. Okay. All right, okay. I kind of get what's going on, but then she's like, yeah. And then, gotta go to work to pay for that cat's house. It's that cat's house now, yes. For the red-corseted wasp who lives in the roof. For the family of possums. For the bugs who drink my blood and the birds who eat those bugs. So that white cat can kill the birds. What do you hold on to, hey? It's like nothing's really yours, yeah. I guess. I don't know. A people-pleasing equivalent or an analogy for having to pay rent to that white cat. The song's describing the need to keep up with the other people's quirks and energy in order to hold on to a temporary residence. The song's main topic is asking if anything is going to stay with her, or in other words, if her love's all hers. Okay. She has also said via Dazed, okay, so that white cat, the first verse really happened to me, where I saw the white neighbourhood cat marking my house, and so, as you would all know, once that white cat marked my house, now my house was that white cat's house, and it just blew my mind in that moment. I got very existential. Oh, so this house that I worked for and pay and try to keep up and take care of in an instant can just be owned by another cat, according to other cats. Well, yeah, that's what I was definitely thinking, sort of like nothing is really yours. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you do. It can be taken from you. So what is really yours? What do you hold on to when you die? Because what is really yours? But I guess she's saying in the Love Is All Mine song that she can hold on to her love. Like nothing's really hers, but she can hold on to her memories, her love, and her experiences, like her mum said. Something like that. Very cool though. I really liked the feeling of that. And there was some like real frustration and anger in it as well though. She was really getting existential, like she said. All right, okay. Wait, this one's called Charon's Obol, like Charon's Obol. But for some reason, it made me think of Chernobyl. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, let's listen to it.
At midnight, the dogs gathered around the house, around her house.
I like that.
She only opened when she went out to feed those dogs and let her memories bathe in the moonlight for a while. Owned by the girls who
Like ghostly dogs. The oh sound. Oh.
Keeping vigil in the place where their people went away, and so she'd wake the rest of her nights in that house.
Whoa. Wow. Yes, bring out the strings, Mitski. Beautiful. I really do think she used every instrument for this album.
The dark of her new house. That's when she first saw them out the kitchen window right at 12 o'clock. A dozen silent dogs of all different types. One of the girls who died in that house, she took it on to start a new life in that house. Maybe with enough time tending to that ground, she can heal the heart of her house, feeding all the hounds at its mouth.
Wow. That was super beautifully haunting, I would say. I did like the oh woo, oh woo. They were kind of funny at first, but then they like started to like really sink in and mold with like the higher oohs as well. And as it started to feel like a more haunting feeling, I guess it was making more and more sense to me. Yeah, beautifully haunting. That is exactly what I want to say about it. I do want to look into it because it was telling a story. And of course, I was not following the story apart from the fact that there was dogs and girls that died, and then someone who moved into the house, and then she almost died, but then ended up staying in the house and trying to heal the heart of the house. That is literally what I got from the whole song. So at midnight, the dogs gathered around the house, around her house. Her heart was like a drawer. She only opened when she went out to feed those dogs and let her memories bathe in the moonlight for a while. Oh, that's cute. Her heart was not cute, but you know what I mean? Like, well, I do like it. Her heart was like a drawer, like she could open and shut it whenever she wanted. So she could let open that and like bathe in those memories by choice. It's like a choice for her. Okay, interesting. And when she'd feed the dogs, she'd let the memories bathe in the moonlight for a while. Oh, it's kind of pretty. Oh, oh. Those were the dogs owned by the girls who died in that house, meeting every night, keeping vigil in the place where their people went away. And so she'd wake the rest of her nights in that house, feeding all the hounds at its mouth. But are the hounds alive? Like, are the dogs alive? Based on the lyrics of the song, the dogs were clearly attached to their owners and haven't forgotten them after their deaths. We've already seen a dynamic between dog and man in Mitski's discography, but most recent being I'm Your Man, where the dog was a devoted follower of the man. You're an angel, I'm a dog, or you're a dog and I'm your man. You believe like a god, I destroy you like I am. I'm sorry, I'm the one you love. These dogs have a reminiscence of their owners and their eating schedules. Memories have been a very integral part of this record, which is also referenced in That White Cat. Okay, and then it says the things will leave you, they get broken, blah blah blah. The young woman in this song also shares connection with her own memories as she plays them along with the dogs during their midnight ritual, eventually creating a bond between the dogs and the girl. Okay. On her first night wandering through the dark of her new house, solemn as a bride. It's like, did she just like, is this a person that took over the house and started feeding the dogs that lost their owners. I think that's what's happening here. Solemn as a Bride, that's when she first saw them. Out the kitchen window, right at 12 o'clock, a dozen silent dogs of all different types. She almost was one of the girls who died in that house. Or is she saying that she is like literally like a sister or a friend of one of the girls that died in that house? Maybe the only survivor. So when it was stigmatized, she took it on to start a new life in that house. Ah, so maybe it was stigmatized that maybe she killed them or something. I don't know, maybe that's a bit dramatic. So then she kind of was like, oh, whatever, I'll just live in this house and make it better. People think I'm a weirdo anyway. I'm not sure. She took it on to start a new life in that house, be the token coin in its mouth. I like that. Keeping the house alive by being the coin like that stays in the mouth of it. Oh, I love that so much. Maybe with enough time tending to that ground, she can heal the heart of her house, feeding all the hounds at its mouth. Okay, at the door, so feeding all the hounds at the door at 12 o'clock. Oh, that's really cute. So it says the girl most likely had some sort of connection with the previous owners. She finally saw the truth behind the house, which usually wouldn't be seen by many, and accepted it as it is, deciding to take care of it and its residents. The woman here also plays the role of a comfortable and safe environment, the same way the house and the dogs are to her. Even if society does not approve of this, the relationship isn't dependent on that approval at all. Or maybe she's also saying, she could say she was almost one of the girls in that house who died in that house, but she could be saying like she was almost someone like those girls that could have died in a house like that. Maybe even that. You know what? I don't know, but it's a cool story. Okay, it does say here, Charon's Obol unravels a mystifying story of a woman who pays tributes to the dead via feeding the hounds of dead women. After buying a house, the main character's been given a role of caretaker for the dogs in the house. Yeah, okay. The title refers to the Greek deity of Charon, who is said to ferry souls across the river Styx to the underworld. Ooh, obols are an ancient coin thought to have been offered by the families of the bereaved as payment or tribute to Charon, ferrying their loved ones home to the underworld. The title of the song suggests a theme of mortality and what we leave behind when we're gone, as well as what we might, in theory, take with us. Okay, so still going off of that. Yeah, the dogs have been left behind. Yeah, like the dogs have been left behind and what has been taken with. Wow, so interesting. Wow. Super existential album, actually, in places. There's a lot of like... Oh, I'll talk about that at the end, actually, because we could go over it. But, okay, the last song now. And it's called Lightning. Let's go. That's nice. Wow.
Here we are, we've been waiting to be born.
Again, haunting. Yes. I love this one. This is a brilliant closer.
I can hear the song of my death.
Woo!
Singing for the lightning to come.
The little call and response with the violin and doing like a Marco Polo here. Interesting, because that was a call and response as well with the music. Ah, clever. Polo. Wow. Okay, that was literally last song. Quite a short one too. I literally loved it so much. Okay. Yeah, I love the feel of it. So she says, lightning hit so close, sounded like a big tin can. All hail the rain, all hail the rain. I like her saying all hail the rain as if to be like, oh, you know, like, all hail the rain, you know, like worshipping it. But also it made me think of like hail instead of rain, you know, like all the rain was hail. Running like ghosts on the roof, running like they're feeling alive again. I like that. So is it like the rain sort of like running like ghosts on the roof, but then like it's almost like the ghosts, it's like running like they're alive again, like the ghosts are alive again, sort of thing. I'm gonna click on some of these bits actually because I really felt like this one was quite poetic in like a really outstanding way, and I loved it. Rain generally represents the renewal of nature, the blooming of flowers, and so in nature it also has been used as a metaphor. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry, I forget that you guys can't hear the notification sound for when I get a follow, but I can. So whenever I just randomly jump, it probably looks crazy. But thank you so much for the follow, Cosmoeds. Thank you so much. But okay. Yeah, it's also life after death. Rain is celebrated because it heralds the rebirth of nature. In religious beliefs, rain is often said to bring blessings. Okay, lovely. Yeah, all hail the rain. Rain is wonderful. We need rain. Rain is very, very important. And then running like ghosts on the roof. Mitski is talking about how even ghosts from the afterlife feel like they're being reborn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get that. Here we are. We've been waiting to be born again. Yeah, like the ghosts are saying, you know, here we are. But then the rain it's like a metaphoric with the rain. This chorus is from the point of view of raindrops, which are cathartically permeating the sky and the ground, covering all bases. These lines also introduce us to the main topic of the song, Rebirth. In a sense of how rain fundamentally works, this does make sense. A puddle goes through a cycle and later reincarnates into raindrops. Then the raindrops fall down and turn into a puddle, and a bigger cycle continues. That way, it really is a rebirth. Absolutely. And then she says, when I die, could I come back as a rain, see the world again, to fall again? When she says to fall again, it makes me feel like maybe is she saying to fall in love again? Or is she saying like to fall again, like to, as in to fail again? Is she saying both those things though, to maybe fall in love and fail again? Because in a way I feel like throughout the album she's talked about her failures and her deep love for the person she loves, you know. Yeah. It says, by wanting to come back as a rain, a singer wants to see the whole world in its glory. This could be an allegory for wanting to simply live another life in which a singer gets to face the world again and fall, aka die. Or fall again in that sense, yes. See the world again, fall again, just die again. Yeah, just keep going through the rebirth cycle, of course. But still, fall again maybe could also mean fall in love again. Or whatever. Just go through the cycle of life, yeah. Fall and fail. Anyway, now I'm getting too existential with it. If I'm dark, all the better to reflect the moonlight. If I mourn, all the better to behold the sunrise. So, yeah, just talking about the sort of yin-yang of life, you know. Need the darkness for the light and need the darkness and light for the darkness. And around and round we go. And how they complement each other. Darkness is a symbol of evil or mystery or fear. The darkness is almost a monster waiting to swallow you whole. It is the absence of light. This is what someone's written. What the hell? Mitski may have used darkness, or in a sense evil, here to refer to sins. In many cultures, the moon has been considered a symbol of change, growth and renewal, reminding us that life is an ongoing journey full of ups and downs. Okay, so in a way, sin's darkness shows her that life has its ups and downs, and because life has its ups and downs, she had sinned. Okay, this is too deep. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah. You know, I kind of wasn't thinking on like that into it. You know? Yeah, here Mitski might be trying to say that if she mourns, that is, grieves for her loss, she might be able to see hope, happiness and peace. because when we look at the song in general, we see that she talks about rebirth. And if Mitski is saddened by someone's death and knows what she has lost, it means she will have more hope because she knows that after death there is a sun, a hope, a rebirth. Okay, yeah. Cool. Okay. I can hear the song of my death, and then you hear the violin, and it's all like talking back to her, singing for the lightning to come, calling to the thunder, polo. Interesting. Yeah, because you always hear thunder before. No. You see lightning first, and then you hear thunder, right? Yeah. That is it. But, yeah. Cool. Wow. Very thoughtful song. So Mitski said this: have you guys thought about death? I will die at some point. For this song, I was thinking about the fact that I'm going to die and processing that. Yeah, it definitely feels like she's going through a real existential situation here, where she's really just thinking about death. And I think we all go through that. Especially, I feel like when I started to like really think about death is when I experienced grief for the first time myself. So I had to experience grief to then experience my own thoughts of death, and then getting ill as well, being like a sick person, definitely can make you think of death a lot more, especially when you don't know what's going on with you, or you get like a sudden illness, or like, you know, big changes. It definitely makes you think of death. And when you're depressed, or you feel like you're in a place of sort of nihilism and existentialism, and I don't mean, you know, nihilism is one thing. Some people just are happily nihilistic, but then there are people that are like not happily nihilistic, you know. And yeah, like, I don't know, it can get really scary thinking about death, and I tend to try not to, you know. But yeah, okay, so I'm super tired now, but like also literally loved that so much. It was so cool. Woo. Yes, and I feel like the more I listen to songs, the more I'm going to like have my own understandings and own like feelings around them, and own like, you know, discoveries, and be like, oh wait, that hit so much harder. Oh my God, I realise this now. You know, as we all do when we listen to an album over and over again. I mean, even with Lana Del Rey, I'm doing that still. I'm still like having like moments where I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it kind of means this. And I'm like, wait, I thought it meant that. And then, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're always discovering the lyrics in different ways. Going through the song list here, let's have a look. We started off with, I'm going to turn it down on here a bit as well. So we started off with In a Lake. Okay, so this song had that real gorgeous sort of country-esque feeling, and then it burst into that city sort of like, whoa, busyness at the end. And it was very much about living in a small town and how it's a bit too intimate, and she'd rather be in a city where not everyone knows all of her business. Okay, then we had Where's My Phone, which very much heavily was about dissociation and wanting to dissociate because her thoughts are so overwhelming and intense. Understandable. Then we had Cats, which was probably like the first one that was really about like her loved one, and saying like she can't let them go, but she would like to let them go if it means that they can be happy, you know? And then If I Leave, this one really showed that sort of like low self-esteem in her, the sort of insecurities she has, feeling like no one will ever know or understand her like her lover does, and how terrifying that is, and knowing that they will be loved easily because of the person that they are. She really thinks highly of the person she's talking about. Then the next one was Dead Women, which was interesting, and yeah, about how people want to write the stories of women, and maybe they should just be dead, considering they don't really get to write their own stories anyway. So yeah. And then we had Instead of Here. What was this one about again? Sorry, my brain. Oh yes, this one felt a little bit dark, and I wasn't sure if it was like, I wasn't sure if it had that sort of unaliving element to it, or maybe like a sort of drug abuse element to it. But it's how I felt about it, you know? And I think that's absolutely fair with songs, isn't it? You can have your own sort of opinions, but let me know what you think it's actually about, and so on. I definitely know it's this feeling of wanting to dissociate and detach, for sure. And then I'll Change For You, which is one of my favourites. That sort of like being in the bar, super sad, calling your ex, being at that place of patheticness, as she said, as she referenced. And then we had Rules. Oh yeah, this one was like the big band feeling. It felt really like, wow, it felt really fun. But in a way, I guess it had like a little bit of a sarcastic feel with that big band feeling, because she's talking about like her weeks that just go over and over again. But it kind of goes to like the last song as well, about rebirth. Sort of everything's always going round and round in a circle. It's interesting the album's called Nothing's About to Happen to Me, because it's like this sort of idea she has that like, oh, nothing's about to happen to me. She's already made that assumption. She already has that belief. It's kind of a depressed feeling as well. I don't know, sort of like nothing can really shake up my world or change it. I don't know. Or maybe it's a mantra that she's trying to tell herself. Nothing's about to happen to me. I'm going to be okay. I don't know. Sorry. Just started thinking about that. Then that white cat, about, you know, the cat claiming her house, making the house her own, and how nothing is really yours, and what do you get to hold on to when you die. There you go. Then we had Charon's Obol, which was kind of a similar thing, but way more deep, and about the things that are left behind in death, and the things that you get to take with you in death, and how still about routines though. I love how all the songs do just kind of, they do take you on a journey, and they take a piece of the last song and they bring it with them into the next song, and it's like a long chain of thought, but through an album. And it's like this real spiraling thought almost, and like this sort of journey of thought. It's very interesting. And then we had Lightning at the end, which was completely about rebirth and how we go through, just go round and round and round. And maybe that's a hopeful way of thinking too, is the fact that we can keep coming back and going round and round and round. It is one of the most hopeful thoughts about the afterlife, isn't it? Unless you believe in things like heaven and whatever, but yeah. Anyway, that is my reaction to Mitski's Nothing's About to Happen to Me. And I really do hope you enjoyed. Yes, the live stream, I mean, me and Alice were hanging out. So this is a reaction from me and Alice in a way. But sometimes the live streams are full and there's like loads of people, and sometimes there's not a lot of people. It depends on the artist, it depends on the time of day, depends on how much I've been streaming. You know, we get it. Yeah, we're the cool kids club. But over on YouTube, I really do hope that like you've enjoyed this. Do leave a comment so it doesn't feel so lonely, and because I love reading your comments too, and let me know your thoughts on everything, thoughts on the reaction, thoughts on the album, all of it. And I shall see you next time. Also follow me on Instagram, that's super important. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to the Patreon if you want to see uncut music reactions, exclusive blah. Check out all the links in the description. And also join the live stream song request videos. There's one happening this Thursday, but this video won't be out before this Thursday, so you'll have to come to the next one. Anyway, bye.